We're live.
Hey, 1 second. Just finishing a tweet. There we go.
Hashtag it.
Oh, I didn't hashtag it. Oh, well, it's the repeat of the other one.
There you
Hey,
go.
everyone.
Go get him, Tiger.
Welcome to our gathering of would-be heroes. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign game full of swords, sorcery, magic, giants, dragons, evil snake gods, and all sorts of monsters. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, like character death. And while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, and death, gaslighting, mind control, and many other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we will collectively avoid situations that may be triggering.
And death.
The players will
We
always
haven't
let me know
discussed death yet.
if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, I'm trying to be serious, please pause and step away. Our streams are available on YouTube after the game, and you can come back to the episode when you feel ready. So, I don't actually have the thing in front of me right now, so I'm just going to open it up. There you are. Look at you guys. Not even there. Let's go with Belle to start.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Belle Cher, she, her, and I'm playing Delphia, she, her. She is a Aasimar Ranger rogue. But yeah, and she's got a frog with her. She's got a frog with her named Jeremiah.
Yeah. And Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I am Sarah, she, her, and I play Isamina Lascelle, the cleric, to Splendorita. Maybe tonight, if we can get that going. And they're going to razz me if I don't mention it. So you can vote for me on the Game Her Awards. For top TTRPG of the year, which is the other game, the other D&D game that we play here on Vancouver by Night. It's called Phandalin by Night. We play on Sundays. You should come watch us. And also I was nominated for top streamer of the year or content creator of the year, something like that. Top streamer category, I'm pretty sure. And you can vote for that.
Awesome. And Zev.
Hey everyone, I'm Zev Benjamin. I play Marcos Lasale. Both of us are he, him. Tiefling Paladin does not expect to die today, and I will not be dying on stream because I don't want Mike to fill out all that paperwork.
Well, if I turn off my feed, I can't witness anything. It's fine. Jazz.
Hi, I'm Jazz, she, her. I play Zanelle, human monk, she, her. And no one's going to die tonight. We're all fine. Everyone's above 1 hit point. This is going to be easy. That's good.
We need
It
a
is
pop-up.
possible.
So you're good in double digits.
Standard.
It is possible that Zev actually dies tonight because he's fighting off something. We're going to be quick to hit his mute button, but send him some
It
healing.
is not COVID. It is not COVID.
No,
Possible
of
that
course
everyone
not.
is already dead.
Oh,
What we need is that background of the "it's fine" where there's a fire, everything else, and like all 6 of our photos up. This is fine here. We're all fine. Okay. Steve.
Don't like that.
Steve.
Don't
No,
like
don't
that at all. I'm
Don't make me
Steve.
laugh. Don't make me laugh.
I'm Steve. I'm playing Malik Greybeard, the Dragonborn barbarian who actually has a gray beard. Also, I don't know why on the overlay it's showing that I'm like in the red, but I got half my hit points left. I have 23 out of 46. Everything's
Bam.
fine.
You're practically.
I mean, what's a little collapsed lung between friends?
thank you. So pause. See?
Exactly. Go team positive.
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Blodame just
Jacqueline.
said, please don't make me laugh too hard. It hurts.
Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline, she, her. I'll be playing Dr. Rosenthal, he, him, and he is our human wizard with some both tricks up his sleeve and on his shoulder.
BBEG.
So hopefully that will unroll. And yeah, we're going in. I'm going in with basically a full, but that means nothing because I'm squishy. So
Yes.
Exactly.
You've got all your hit points. There's only 12 of them, but you have all of them.
So, to set the stage, as all of our players now, a fantastic group. It's been my honor to play with them in this last game of the. I can't. No, but
need a
seriously,
little
no.
more
They should
emotion.
all right now,
Whoa.
as I narrate the final scene. They all have their players' handbooks in front of them and are probably rolling the characters.
No,
I already
Wow.
got it. I'm ready.
I'm not.
All set.
I'm
All
the
set.
only one without a second character. I'll roll.
All
You're
right.
also the only one with a good chance of getting out alive. So, yeah.
So, standing at a veritable crossroads in their delve of this deeper part of the lair of a serpent-worshipping cult, our would-be heroes discussed and decided to prioritize Delphia's discovery, with all these alliterations here, of a soft voice pleading for help, leading the party to encountering and eventually freeing a serpentine humanoid, Celestia, who had been taken prisoner by the reptile god. This proved fortuitous for the group, as Celestia was able to assist them by warning of impending dangers, though the party was a bit less successful in avoiding them. A pitched battle with a troll tested the mettle of our champions and tried their patience, such that when faced with the giant subterranean lizard guardian of Explictica's lair, Isamina forced it to heal by assertively presenting the snake, her snace, and the party advanced into the gloomy, green glowing darkness to confront their foe, the reptile god, at last. That is where we left off. So, the room in front of you, the large cavernous, read the description of it one more time. I gotta get some use out of this module. This long room, its walls are covered. Sorry, wrong room. This huge cavern is lit by a ghostly green glow emanating from the 8 columns supporting the vaulted ceiling. The water seems to occupy most of the cavern. The dripping, the stalagmites, the stalactites all add to the gloomy atmosphere. I wish I had a soundtrack. And the voice from across the cavern echoed throughout. So you've here. Come get me.
Are we still in initiative from last week?
No.
Or are we rolling new initiative?
Well, you're not in a combat right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can solve that real quick.
Are you
I
absolutely?
plan
You
to.
absolutely
There-
can.
There's a chance we don't need combat though.
We are
Have
absolutely
you met
killing
We
them.
can just
Isamina?
talk.
How like clear was the voice? Was it, I'm ignoring you, Steve. How, and now Jackie has done, did it skip from Belle to Jackie? Oh God. Mike,
Hi.
how clear is the voice? Like, is it one of those like whispering acoustics where I can talk here and she can hear over there?
Not quite that, but it's
Okay.
it's a voluminous cavern. You definitely have a direction of sound. You know where she is across the room, as it were. And but it's not very clear. It's just sort of amplified, maybe.
I'd like to move to kind of where the edge of the water is and just tell. Oh shit. No, I don't want to. You know what I want to do? I want to take a couple steps back and just see if that lizard is going to follow me, because I feel like I'm keeping it at bay with the snace. I don't think it's going to stay where it is.
Okay.
And I don't want it to flank us. So I'm
Okay.
just going to take a couple steps towards Malik and see if it moves towards me.
It moves to there. For 2 reasons. You hear a large chain sort of lashing it to the wall, and it's a very broad creature.
Do I think it can come through there if it really wanted to? If the chain wasn't an issue?
wanted to, if the chain wasn't there, it possibly could. But right now it's eyeing you and it's eyeing the snace.
Like it wants to obey the snace, or like it's weary of the snace?
It seems to be Give me a insight check.
No.
You
Oh,
got this.
okay. Yeah. Okay, which dice am I using?
The good ones.
Oh, I'm gonna roll digitally because I have new dice, subscriber perks, D&D Beyond.
Hey.
Hey. Oh shit.
I don't like these subscriber perks no
Well,
more.
yeah.
12. It was almost a 22, but it's a 12. That's not nothing.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, you get the sense that this thing is respecting the snakes.
Okay.
I
Then
mean, you can test it. You walk forward 5 feet, it sort of like backs up.
right. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna kind of tap Malik and just like point out that it's still behind us and just to, kind of keep an eye. And I'd like to walk to the edge of the water and call out, Explictica, we have come to find you. Would you like us to come there, or are you going to come and meet us here? We've come so far,
Oh, I would love for you to come to me.
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't
Cool,
recommend
cool.
that, guys.
Cool. Is this water safe for us to walk on? Do you give me your word that we can make it to you unharmed?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Insight
Oh,
check the
great.
DM. I want to insight check the DM.
Oh, that's a much higher DC.
Roll it at your
Ooh.
20. You got this.
That's a 21.
Ooh, that's not enough for the DM. What are you looking for?
Oh,
You shouldn't roll those dice.
Well, I got that one out of the way, and that's what's important.
That's fair.
Marcos is just going to glance over his shoulder at Isamina, Zanel, and Malik, and Delphia. He's not really taking Dr. Rosenthal into account with this.
Dang.
Burn.
He understands. He's used to it.
Zanel, Malik,
Yeah,
I want
yes.
you beside me. Zanel, go left. Malik, go right. We're gonna bracket her. I'm going
Malik,
right down the center.
I feel like Malik should stay behind us, bud, because if
my
that
right or your right?
My right.
Right.
left?
Just gonna indicate with the spear over here.
Because you realize you're looking at him right now, and your right is his left.
Well, looking over my shoulder, it's not like turning around. It's just looking backwards and here, go here.
Right.
Hey, Mike, the little green orbs, they're glowing. Is that right?
These are pillars. Now, there's 4 green orbs. Those are Dr. Rosenthal's, these guys.
Okay.
And the other things are pillars, sort of stalagmite meets stalactite, but they're sort of have this ethereal, almost what's the word I'm looking for? Iridescent, but it's a sickly green, and it illuminates. It makes the whole chamber look sort of a little more wet than it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Delphia, you stay back and cover us. And Isamina, why don't you stay close? And then going to turn back to the front, tap my spear, the shaft of my spear against the top of my shield, and start advancing forward.
I walk with him.
Um,
I'm going to
It
try
is-
to keep a
does-
bunch of people in front of me, because I don't
Does it-
trust the lizard behind us.
yeah. Does
I-
it look like Celestia's coming with us?
Oh
I
yeah,
have my bow
Well,
trained
she's-
on that
okay.
lizard woman.
she's a bit
Thank
leery.
you.
Snake
What's your
woman.
snake?
What's her
What's your
name?
snake?
Yep.
Doc, you coming?
The water is it gets to, at some points, closer into the middle of the chamber, into the middle of the water source, almost to waist deep, but it's not, there's not treacherous, there's nothing large or anything in the water that you can see. It's I guess, a sort of an underground mineral lake. And you
How is
see your host.
Jeremiah reacting to this?
I mean, you kind of hold him up, kind of does that, blinks his eyes independently.
Okay, he seems all right. All right.
And sorry, Doc, you got cut off. Are you coming with us?
I was not given instructions.
That's also
You're just
true.
gonna hang tight.
So I guess I wait until it screams.
I love it. I love it so much.
60, 59,
There it is.
58. Yeah, I totally feel you on this one. I got your back on this one. As a role-playing choice, this is brilliant.
Don't like. As a player, do not like.
She's
Malik, are you coming with
Love
us?
let's see, where is it?
If the dock moves, I move. If the dock ain't moving, I ain't moving.
This is about as close as I would like to get, Marcos. I'm just going to tap on Marcos's shoulder and then take a step to the side of him. And I'm just going to say, Peekaboo, we found you. Can you please explain why are you here? Why this town?
Why not? One town is as good as another.
I don't know that objectively that's true. There's plenty of indicators for life quality, including like access to resources, transportation, trade routes, healthcare facilities. And you've taken so many people from this town that objectively, this town is no longer as good as any other town. So again, I have to ask, like, why choose this one? If any town is as good as any other, what was your process for choosing this one? And like, not in like I'm not being rude, I'm not discounting her, like I'm honestly asking the question.
Look around you, little elf. You're surrounded by swamp. You're surrounded by water, but you're surrounded by reptiles. Where else to
Objection.
begin? My deification.
Yeah, no, like, but there's like 200 square miles of swamp out here.
Well,
Like-
yes.
Oh, you're looking for all of it. This is just the starting point.
Well, yes.
I deeply apologize for not
Absolutely.
seeing your bigger purpose here. Okay, that's starting to make sense. Can I ask, and I'm just going to hold the snace up kind of casually, and I'm gonna be like, Obrama was a bitch, so we totally killed him.
You wish to take his place?
I mean, any of us would do better than
At
he
my
did for
side.
you, for sure.
At this point, Marcos is going to just put his arm out and just kind of use his forearm to push Izumina step back.
No. Isa is not going to, and she's going to push her arm down.
Ooh, yeah.
Let it
Izumina.
work.
Where are we?
This rivalry for control is going to get us all killed, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not doing anything unreasonable right now. We're trying diplomacy and fuck around and find out. Like, this is all the routes that's being covered.
Man,
I'm
I
pretty
love it.
sure that you're doing both
Wow.
at the same time.
That's
I
a
don't even
beautiful
need you
balance.
here. That's what I said from the beginning. Don't
I'm
follow
trying
me.
to restrain you.
No.
So
Zumina,
I will
please
bite
make
you.
me a
Yes, sir.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
We're a
Just-
team.
Just
Roll
succeed.
high.
It's
Sure.
gonna be fine.
Roll high.
Am I about to get, is this a charm? Because I, as an elf.
You absolutely have advantage on this.
I miss being a half elf now.
All right.
so I start the session.
Natural
with
20!
your-
Nice.
For 26.
Very nice.
So then, because of that, she not only knows like any.
I would like to counter charm her.
Because of that such a high roll, she not only knows that she was attempted to be charmed, she also knows all of Cottonelle or whatever her plans is, whatever.
Yep.
Is
remember reading
you
that.
while you're speaking, it's almost like a hiss or a sort of a background noise, like a static, while she was talking to you. You sort of staring into her eyes, and you're sort of fascinated by this, and it almost starts to sort of overwhelm your senses, and this sort of almost starts to cloud. But then you can describe how you resist. Your order, your
Can my resist include movement?
explain.
I would like to take 10 feet towards her
Okay.
and wave the snace kind of at her disparagingly and being like, no, I came here to talk to you and you don't need to try anything like that. I'm here to have open dialogue. But if you're going to play dirty, it's going to end for you like it did for the guy who previously held this. And I would rather not get there. So can we just talk?
Oh.
And I'm going to move 10. I would like to move 10
Okay.
feet towards her.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Can I react by
Going with
stepping
her.
a foot
And-
forward?
The static, then your force of will, your drive to find this truth, your drive to sort of uncover the reasons and the explanations behind all of this, forces that static, and you see almost the barest. Give me another insight check, and give this one with advantage as well, because you did so ridiculously well with that saving throw.
Oh, that was, I rolled a 2 and a 4, still a 12
Oh, Yeah, no,
because I
that's
have
fair.
a +8 to insight.
That's impressive. The
I do one thing.
faintest, you almost think you saw the faintest glimpse of surprise, and she's almost like she's sussing you out now. But yes, you resist whatever it was, and carry on.
And I'm just, it's like a mace is like cane height. Is that accurate?
Cane height,
Cane, like,
yeah,
like
about-
how,
a sizable 2-foot weapon.
okay. I'm just gonna kind of like hold on to it, but put it down in the dirt. I don't want her to feel like I'm overtly threatening her, because I don't need to. We will kill her if she tries to screw with us again. I don't need to be overt about it. And I'm just going to say, so my suggestion is we could help you like find a different place to be, but you have to leave Olala and the Olalans alone. They deserve their place and they deserve their people back. I can help you resettle. You just can't enslave people. Like if people want to follow you, like
I'm now glaring
there
at
are dumb
Isabella.
people who follow gods all the time. And you can totally, I can feel the flames from Marcos. There are dumb people who follow gods all the time, and we can find you some people. You just can't enslave people against their will.
She's not
That's
the girl.
what we need to talk about.
So full of vim, so eager. So much like your mother. But so naive.
I
No,
think
looks
that's
exactly
enough
at it.
talk.
So when the mother's mentioned.
I'm just gonna lean in, but I'm gonna reach out and grab Marcos's hand and just squeeze it. And I'm just gonna say, if you knew my mom, you would know that she would have not been as patient as me. If that's what you're looking for, I should probably do her proud. And I am going to cast a spell.
Trigger hit.
Well, we've gone from showdown to throwdown.
What
I kind of
spell
wanna
are
know.
you casting?
I would like.
Does it look like an offensive spell or does it look like a defensive spell?
I mean, technically in the right hands,
I mean,
Fireball is
look.
defensive.
Everything is subjective, is
Okay, yeah.
Isa's whole purpose of like value system. But I'm gonna read the spell thoroughly before I cast this.
Well,
Yeah,
as you're reading, at the mention of the mother, Zanelle's gonna start stretching because I feel like this isn't gonna go well. Like,
Yeah, Delphia's got a little tension on her bow.
Marcos is in the middle of taking a step forward as you grab his hand and just growls, I think that's enough talk out of you.
Is she considered a humanoid? Like, would I know?
Oh,
would
no.
Isa know
No.
she's not considered a humanoid?
He's
No,
definitely
she's a
a-
monster.
Yeah,
There's
Delphia's like, yeah, that's a
human-esque.
monster.
Humanoid
That's
adjacent.
monstrosity.
Sure.
Not even.
No, like literal
Um,
monstrosity.
Even
Read it.
even the face that technically is a human-like or humanoid-like face is still a twisted, grotesque monstrosity of it. Overlarge fangs, scales reaching down almost to a widow's peak at the front to sort of accentuate the cobra-like hood.
She should not be.
I'm gonna cast command, and she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's your command?
It's only one word, right?
Mhm.
is die a good command?
No, but
We haven't
Command
quite
word.
gotten to
Um,
power word kill
you
yet.
can do lots
Yeah.
of things. You can like
Power
sleep.
word kill.
You can
I am going to.
flee.
How do you like crap your pants into one word?
Vomit.
Oh, that's good.
Defenestrate.
Defecate.
There's one.
Don't they have to
Gotta have
know
a
what the
window
word
for that.
means?
I think I'm gonna give her one last chance and try to be true to myself. And my command is going to be surrender.
Okay. That's all you're just saying? It's like just standing there and
I get
stoically
one
saying,
word,
surrender?
right?
No, you can phrase it into a complete sentence and just sort of.
Oh,
weave
I thought
phrases in
it's
there.
just one word.
I mean,
The thing
it's
just
a word.
says you speak a one word command to a creature. I'm just gonna hold up the snace and I'm
Your
gonna
spell save
say
DC?
it's not great. It's 14.
23.
Okay.
That's fine. That's higher enough.
Nope, don't like that.
Does
Yeah,
would
like
I?
that.
It's all the front. Right? Rolled a 13. I feel it.
Do I know if it took?
I mean, yeah. Does the spell say that you know?
I suppose it would depend on whether or not she surrenders.
It would follow the command on its next turn, but we're not in initiative. So
Exactly.
I'm just still holding on to Marcos's hand, and I'm just going to lean forward. And after I said, if you know my mom, you would know that she would have already finished this. And I'm just going to look at her and just say, surrender. And I'm just going to squeeze Marcos's hand really tight because I am nervous about it. And I'm just going to see what she does.
The bony, scaled protuberance that shapes her eyes for eyebrows and eye ridge. You definitely, I don't even know insight this time, you definitely see them like raise up in a certain level of surprise. What would you have me do to surrender to you?
Poor Malik is back there like, handcuff her. She doesn't have hands. She's a snake.
Do we have a cage?
Got a lot of rope.
Is she wearing anything magical, or does she appear to be magically enhanced by anything?
I mean, she's a gigantic, serpentine-bodied, large, blackened, scaled with red doppling, cobra-like with the face of a grotesque humanoid face. Doesn't seem to be any magic or any sort of items being worn.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's literally sort of slithering and moving about in this large pile of literal coins and treasure.
Are there any like hands or arms or anything?
Not a one.
Huh.
Then I'm going to say, to surrender, typically one either is allowed to flee, although I don't know that that's an option for you. But based on the way that you treated your followers, being imprisoned while we get to the bottom of things would suffice. Will you accompany me to the jail cells?
Lead the way.
I would like to insight check this. A horrible feeling.
No, he failed that save. It's totally honest right now.
I mean,
Malik,
just get her in between all of us.
Malik, just you can tell that Delphi is.
Never
really
mind. That
starting
is a
to,
2.
like,
I am perfectly okay with this. Everything's going a-okay.
she wants to
Yeah,
launch an arrow at this
Marcos
thing.
is like, wow, this is actually working. What the hell? It's like, okay.
We're still gonna have to talk about your comments about God.
I will say,
Everyone's free
okay,
to do anything.
and
about
I
that.
will turn around, let go of Marcos's hand,
I move
and
out the
take
way.
10 feet out into the water to see if she follows me.
Mike is trying to find the lair.
Because
for
the way that we know how to
Split
get to the jail
Yep.
is like all the way back around the way we came, right?
That is true.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
It's
She
going
starts to
great.
chuckle
with that too,
and
technically you
starts
don't.
to slowly uncoil herself and slither. And then sort of like sonambulate. What's the word? Not sonambulate.
Yeah.
I think slither
Slither.
pretty much covers it.
Slither.
Sure. As long as she is following me, I will make my way. Full movement per turn.
Making my way.
She stops,
Making my way.
Rude.
Of course she does.
looks at Marcos.
Don't you dare.
Follow your leader.
You know you want to.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Oh,
think-
bro.
Boy, here we go. See, this is a situation where we should really just go in guns blazing.
It's okay. He got this. He's got it.
Got this, Marcos.
Is there another hand you need to hold up? That
No.
can't be it.
Yeah, one more.
That's
Yeah.
4 times 5.
Maybe
No,
maybe
That's
get
how
some.
many times 5s it is.
No, he's reaching down with his other hand to take out his sock because he needs like that.
It's a
many-
four.
That's exactly what I felt
Yeah.
was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
we
4.
need some toes.
Total?
It's a 4.
Did
You-
you add everything?
It's a 4.
You feel this presence in your brain. You feel compelled to follow Izamina.
Okay, I don't know that happened though. Okay.
Mark, for just a second, Marcos is glaring and then shrugs and moves after Izamina.
I have to ask, does Marcos legitimately think Isa is the leader? Because follow your leader if Marcos doesn't legitimately think
I mean,
Isa's
Mark-
the leader.
Mark, as far as Marcos
Well-
is concerned, it's him and Izamina. So
Dang.
Fair.
Also,
neither
as
of
you
them-
said,
yeah.
Democracy is
command
falling
is a
apart already.
one-word action. So
Right.
it's not so much follow your leader; it's follow
Follow who though?
your leader.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's-
technically, he could choose to follow
Zanel.
Snake, technically, or Zanel. I mean, it's a command of following. You just sort of added the little extra, just give him an incentive to know which way to go.
Hmm.
We're gonna turn this into a wish spell. It's just gonna be like
Mm,
follow
Marcus
your
just-
leader, and then he like
Is it going to be a
stands there.
conga line?
Marcos
Hi.
just frowns and tilts his head. After you.
I don't
keep
think
you where I
so.
can see. Consider it an honor guard.
Well, if you're to be my guard, you need.
You're not pretty enough.
Well, that's mean.
Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it's pretty harsh.
So they're
I
all
will
on your
be.
belly.
I will be, little tiefling. I will be. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
I mean,
Can I hear all of this where I'm at? Like, are they having this conversation with
Oh yeah,
her?
she's having
Okay.
right in.
Yeah.
Like you're 10 feet away from her.
I just had to make sure. Yeah.
Can I get advantage on insight
Marcos.
checks because she's laughing at something Marcos has said? Marcos isn't that
Nope.
funny at all.
Hey, y'all.
What'd you get, Marcos?
I don't want to talk about it.
He got West
Bro.
Side.
Doing whatever.
I feel like
she
your
says.
performance anxiety has kicked in now.
I don't
That-
want to talk about it.
That wasn't even a natural 3. That was just a straight up 1, friendos. He had a +2.
I don't want to talk about it.
Please change your dice.
Cool, cool, cool.
I do not want to talk about this.
Can I
Well,
just like, can y'all stop flirting so we can get this on?
Unfortunately, you don't get to decide what you want to talk about or not anymore because you are now her bitch.
I'm changing my
No.
fucking
Before she
dice.
can do this.
all right, this one is.
Dance, tiefling.
We're gonna lose our paladin.
I mean, Margos's idea of dancing
Fighting
involves hitting things with his spear, so don't ask him
Yeah.
to dance.
I mean,
It
if
should
that's
be
the case, she's
ours.
just gonna have you dance with Izamina, and that's gonna be really
With
sad.
us.
Mhm.
Her lips
I've-
stop
I've
moving
changed my dice.
in your eyes, Marcos, while you're sort of waiting for her. And you hear her voice in the back of your brain, sort of accompanied with the sibilance, sort of like the static that sort of fills. It's almost like that. It's almost like it's drowning out that sort of choir of the chorus that you hear if you get too close to Delphia sometimes. But this one is sort of definitely, it drowns that out. Like you can't hear that chorus at all. Sort of like. Then come stand next to me. And you figure that's a pretty good idea.
Oh, that's weird.
Yikes. Can I shoot my arrow now, Malik? Now? Can I shoot my arrow now?
Mm-hmm.
I can? Okay.
I love when Malik's the leader.
Yeah. What do you think,
And so
Doctor?
she starts slithering out.
Now we've got advantage. Go, Zanelle.
Yeah, you're flanked. Only you're not. And you hear it in the back of your brain as well.
No.
Marco? Actually, this one's going to be a whisper.
Am I seeing
Oh, I'm getting a
Marcus, like
whisper.
approaching the snake and
Yes, you're getting a whisper.
I mean, I'm
It's
gonna
all
shoot my
good down
arrow.
here.
Don't like that.
I'm shooting my arrow.
I mean, like they're just flirting back here. It's really
May I
uncomfortable
shoot
for
my
me.
arrow?
Roll for initiative.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm dead soon.
Nah, you're fine, man. You're fine.
Yeah. No, he's not. He has 12 hit points.
He's
I'm
good.
not.
And
I'm
so
not
dropping him
saying-
to unconscious might be our best plan, actually.
I'm not saying that you had a chance to show the death pastry to the people in chat, but that's what I'm saying.
Do you not have a death pastry?
He has a death pastry, but he just won't show it to anybody, and he can't eat it.
Okay.
One job.
I mean, if Wendy's spicy chicken flavored, like
Is Wendy's
Pringles
sponsoring
count,
us?
No.
if they
No.
count as death
Yet.
pastries, I could eat
Okay.
those.
I really wish they did, but I feel like they don't count. Yeah.
Marcos kind of shakes his head and starts walking forward.
I shoot my arrow
At
at
Marcos.
her.
No, I'm kidding.
Marcos?
No.
At Marcos. No. At the Naga. Definitely at the Naga.
Okay, well then let us all
Dun,
do
dun,
what everybody's here to watch.
dun,
What was the whisper?
Roll initiative.
It was a whisper.
Let's get
I'll
this
give you
party started.
$2.
I'll give you $2.
You guys, the new subscriber dice on D&D Beyond look like the little healing potions, but they're blue
That looks dope.
and they make sounds. So, Steve, you should definitely switch over to them because I want to hear them on the YouTube relay.
Mine make all the squishy noises though.
I know, but
All right.
Those
Anybody
gross me
above
out.
25?
You said
That's
above
a-
a 25?
that is a specifically high number you were asking about
I
there,
just
friend.
wondered. 21 to 25?
22.
22. Jeez.
I don't know how well that's gonna be for everybody. 'Cause I
21.
think everything's going great.
Ah, yeah.
21.
So, Delphia 21, beauty.
Nice.
Love it.
15 to 20? No?
No,
I
Really?
like it when it makes sense. This makes
10 to
sense.
15?
That's
Sorry,
me.
Melissa, I will go first.
13.
Could I change my initiative with Malik?
uh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's 13.
let's create
Doctor?
a power that's swap initiative.
14.
14?
That sounds Feywildish. It's not too late. They're still at the printer. You can put that in.
Marcos?
Damn.
8.
8. Who am I missing? Izamina.
You're fighting for her anyway. So
9.
Okay.
I got a 9. Marcos got an 8.
You can come in defense when Marcos comes to
Nice.
attack you.
Okay. So started at the top. Zanel. You see, Explictica stops at the shore, basically. She doesn't really do anything. She just stands there. She stares. Marcos basically strides off in a huff.
par for the course.
Does it look like Marcos is coming to attack someone though? Like, does it look like he's on a mission of violence?
Give me an insight check with disadvantage because
Oh.
he stalks off a lot.
Okay. Well, that wasn't good. Okay.
I mean, for all
8.
you know, he's just going over there to give her a piece of his mind or to chastise the doctor about how dirty his shoes are, or
When he wakes up from
complain
this
about
charm, he's gonna be real
how the fact
pissed.
that he can't feel the sun on his face right now. Or
when he wakes up from this charm, he's gonna be angry that she said follow your leader, and then he automatically went to follow Izamina.
right?
Oh, I'm just going to step up right here because I think everything's going as planned. And I will hold a short sword action against her in case she comes to attack me.
Okay. That's
Or
fair.
yeah, I assume it's her.
That's
yeah.
fair. Okay.
That's my turn.
Delphia,
Oh, yeah.
let it start it up.
Okay. Well, she's going to be attacking because I'm releasing this arrow. I scoot to the side. I scoot upwards a little bit so I have a clearer shot.
Sure.
Hopefully a clearer shot. We'll hope for that. Okay. So I don't get sneak attack. No one is next to her. So what I'm going to do.
Well, you still get your first shot as your Gloomstalker.
Right. It doesn't count for sneak attack necessarily, though. What I'm going to do is for my bonus action.
Actually, you know what? I'll allow it because it's the first shot of the initiative. There's no other attack being made, and she doesn't necessarily expect it coming from you. So
right. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll let it up.
Just taking out my damage die now.
I'm giving you this free sneak attack for no reason.
I appreciate.
I don't like that.
For my bonus action, I'm going to take my bonus action first. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns.
Ooh.
Which next time I hit a creature with a ranged weapon before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that spouts from my ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal side effect of the attack, the target of this attack and each creature within 5 feet of it, so there's no one that I see within 5 feet of it, but must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 extra piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So I need a dex save, please.
Dexterity saving throw.
I'm glad I moved.
And your spell DC is?
It's 12.
Is it 18? What?
No, 12.
Who said 18?
12.
Okay.
So yay.
Is it a complete hit or miss?
Oh, that's.
Or is it half
I
damage?
roll I half damage on a fail.
Okay. You got to hit first though.
Yes, I roll
that too.
18 on the die. Sorry, my mouse died. 18 on the die plus 6, so 24 to hit.
I'll look this one up because I don't see it in my player's handbook.
Sorry, Steve.
What happened?
My camera turned off and then back on.
Oh no, we have to stop. All right. And you rolled an 18?
Yeah, roll an 18, so 24 to hit.
You draw your bow back, you take your aim as you've trained to do as a Gloomstalker, as a hunter of monstrosities. This is you're in your element. Everything is down to this, the zen, everything calm, just like taking that shot, your breathing slows, you fire your arrow, you will the magic into it. The arrow itself splinters magically into 24 small fractured bits of bark and thorn, and they all bounce harmlessly off of a barrier.
No.
Shields is a reaction spell, kids.
no.
That's a +5 to your AC.
Dang. +5, so 24. Oh my gosh, she's got a high AC. Okay, well, I rolled a 24 and that didn't hit. So
Oh, my bad. I thought you said 18. My mistake. Wait.
Okay.
I rolled
mistake.
18 on
Hold
the
it.
die. Yeah,
Aha, okay.
24.
That's my
to
error.
hit.
Okay.
Okay.
That actually hits then.
Yes. Okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
We're
about.
back
That's what I'm
on,
talking about.
folks. We're back on. Here we go.
We are back on. My mistake.
Looks like
Yep.
Snake's back on the menu, boys.
Boys. Well, that's a couple ones.
You're welcome.
Okay.
We all knew it was coming. I just beat you there. It's fine. It's fine.
That is 19 damage.
19.
The delivery was perfect.
So you do actually still see this shimmering globe, but there are so many. They get through, and she pepper her full of shrapnel.
Yes. And that's my turn.
Okay. Dr. Rosenthal.
Hang on a second. I meant to look this up. I can move. How do I? Here we go.
Sorry, it was supposed to be 21 damage.
What was, while Doc is looking that up, what was Celestia's initiative?
She's at a 12.
Okay. I just want to make sure that if she double crosses us, I am gonna shank a bitch.
Well, she literally has no weapon, so I'm not entirely sure what she's supposed to do for you guys.
She has a
Absorb
tail.
some hits.
A distraction.
She needs
Have
to
some
whip.
darts if she wants.
She needs to nay.
Eh.
So shake a little.
Steve,
So-
you're muted, and it's too bad because that probably was very quippy.
Yeah, for roasted, please don't give Mike ideas in the chat. they said you'll have to kill the nugget 3 times like that damn snake.
Why?
She's got her looks, her pretty face. But don't forget the
I love you.
body language. No.
I guess Rosenthal will.
Props for Rosenthal's background, by the way, Jacqueline. You're amazing. This is fine.
This is
We're-
me.
We're all gonna die.
This is an accurate depiction of what Dr. Rosenthal looks like. Yeah, and I stick to a bit, so that'll be here for the rest of the thing. He's just gonna take a step 5 feet to his left. And he is very confused about what is going on. And the only thing he can think is there's not enough light over there. And he's gonna push his dancing lights towards the Naga. But he's gonna push them so they're in the Naga's eyes.
To get them right up there.
Yeah.
So now that you can see it, it's a horrifyingly grotesque thing. You're like, oh, that's what the hell. Oh,
Ugh.
Ugh.
she's
That's some good
she's-
lighting, though. You have like different angles so we can see it.
Can see
Right,
it real
just
good.
putting one underneath to make it look really scary. And yeah, okay. Yeah, there's like 7 ring lights around her now. It's terrible. She's all
Yes.
washed out.
Yes.
Filters are terrible.
She's less scary in that sense.
With all the lights on, the monster's less scary.
And he's just
really
he's
not.
kind of just waiting for like the normal people who do stuff to do something. Like usually like somebody would have like charged. And that hasn't happened. So
You
he's
I know.
You just called
and
us
he doesn't
normal,
understand.
though.
So
That-
he's just gonna wait.
That's fair.
He's not good at this adventuring thing quite yet. He hasn't learned all the signs. He hasn't read it in a book, so he can't grasp what's happening.
Dr. Rosenthal's Guide to Adventuring.
Are you're holding your action for someone else to do something?
Yeah, he'll just like hold like a rock in his hand and wait
Okay.
for like a something he's used to. So
Okay.
like a maul in the face, or
And then you're going
That's
to hurl the rock.
he's gonna try.
That's a long distance.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's gonna try.
All right. It's on now. Malik.
That's me. So
What you see is Izamina sort of walking back, looking back expectantly. Dr. Rosenthal moves his lights up. You see then Marcos sort of stalking back in all your direction.
So how does diagonal work? Is that like
5-ish feet.
Okay.
It's about a 5-foot movement. Every now and then it's a bit less. Overall, if you sort of like pin yourself and look 30 feet, it actually shortens a little bit with all your diagonals.
Okay. So if I go 1, 2, 4, 5, and that would be 6, right?
Yep, that's fair. Because you were here, so 30 would be there.
No, I was just to the south of Rosenthal. Or
Oh, you were here. We're here. No, come on, stupid arrow.
No, it was right here.
Hmm.
I was right
thought
beside
you were here.
Rosenthal. No.
But yeah, no, that's so you have 5 more feet then.
Oh, okay.
If you want it.
Then I'll go, whoa, that's moving the wrong thing. You get back where you're supposed to be. And I can't click it myself now, apparently. So I'm just going to move her aside for a second, and then I'm going to move myself here, and then I'm going to put her back.
What I'll do is I'll put her...
So I'm just like... Blah. Malik is going kind of full towards the... whatever her name is.
Raging up?
Yes. I am getting very angry.
Okay. Izamina.
Smoke is coming out. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. Can I tell that Marcos?
She goes up here. Okay.
Can I tell that Marcos has been turned?
Insight check with disadvantage. This is where you're stalking towards everything is sort of shooting you in the foot, Marcos.
Even with disadvantage, it was a 22.
Nice. Yeah, no,
Love it.
He's there's something different this time. It's sort of like, oh, he's all walking back or something. She must have said something that maybe made him angry. Oh, he's always angry about stuff. Why is he staring directly at me? And you notice that his little subtle things that you have picked up over the course of fighting with this party and sort of seeing them. His shield is squared, for one, which is odd if he was just strutting or walking back in a huff. He swings both of his hands. His shield is up. His spear is basically gripped and at the ready. He's going to do something, and maybe it's towards Sethia, but there is stabbing on the mind. You definitely think something's coming up. And he's putting it in the wrong direction.
Is Zanelle in melee distance? No.
Nice try, though. I'm onto your secrets.
I am going to casually walk back towards Marcos and just be like, "Hey, bud, we're together, right? We do this together." And then I'm gonna smack him upside the head with the snace.
As soon as you come into melee range, my reaction to stab you.
Well,
as a
got
question,
the first shot though.
As a question to help out Marcos.
No, because I can use it as
you
soon
have
as she
polearm
enters.
mastery.
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
As soon as she comes within range, I can hit her.
As a question to help Marcos, Will he get advantage on his wisdom save if he has a concussion?
He.
It's a fair question.
It is a
That's an
Damn.
18
Just ring his
Yeah,
bell. That'll knock
18
him out of it.
hits.
for 4 piercing damage.
Sure. 18 hits. Does 20 hit you, bud?
Barely.
Ding ding.
Ding, ding.
That was so
Your
calm.
party members are beating on
It's-
each other now.
It's not
We're-
not like a lot.
I'm still double digits.
Also, Marcos, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
We're gonna find out who the leader of this party is.
That's another
real
2.
way.
Ooh.
And in this corner, Marcos. Let's say.
Oh.
I am still under the effect.
Move you up a little,
Oh,
move you up
God.
some.
With advantage?
So now you're within 5.
I don't have advantage.
I thought he said you had advantage.
Oh no, hers was advantage for insight check.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have
Or
advantage.
disadvantage, but yeah. No, he doesn't have advantage.
Oh, boy.
It's only 2 points of damage, bud, but that
Yeah.
gets you down to 10.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say anything else. I hope Malik understands what I'm doing.
And Zanel, you give me a perception check.
Absolutely. That's a natural 1. Won't even add nothing to that.
Yeah, this year
I'll go ahead
this
and
is-
stop rolling with that one.
you've been expecting this for like the past 8 episodes. So
have
this
to-
is
I have to get it out sometime, and
They
it
got-
seems like in the middle of the bad fight, it just seems right.
they got to
you know?
make up, they got to kiss, or
Yeah.
they got to kill each other. One of the two. I don't know. Something's got to happen here.
So
Too much tension.
Oh boy. My turn.
Yes.
I am going to use my bonus action to hit Isamina with Vow of Enmity. And I'm going to stab her again, except this time with advantage.
Couldn't have waited till he
Well, this
came
is
to us.
typical. Killing humans rather than killing the monsters.
That's a dirty 20
Technically,
20
he's a
hits?
tiefling.
Now you roll
for
it.
another
That's
4.
Crazy.
Humanoids.
Humanish.
And that is my turn.
I call not dealing with Marcos after he kills Isamina. That just seems like a lot of emotions.
It occurs to me we have not seen. Oh boy.
She laughs.
I am scared
Just
of what she's
sits
gonna
back.
do.
I guess almost as if she's on her haunches, but she sort of just sits back. The coil comes up and sort of sits back. She laughs,
Okay, good news.
but she
she's
chuckles.
Not, she's not doing anything. She's just watching. Good news. She could be casting spells or throwing shit, but she's not. That's good. That's good.
You already cast a spell. She can't anymore.
I don't know.
I used up her
I
reaction.
mean, yeah, her reaction has been used. That is
Yeah.
true.
That's not her action.
But no one's paying any attention that I shot an arrow, so you know.
No,
Oh no, she knows where you are. Actually, that's a good point. You know what? That is actually a good point. Let me check something here first.
you're not supposed to be
boy.
making these good points like this. It's not out
So
loud.
Marcos isn't influenced by the snace the way that the Wamasu was.
Hey, ATL by night. Thanks for the raid.
Hey.
Hey, we're fighting a Naga. Or
Yeah.
each other.
Each
We're
other.
all
We're
about to
figuring it
die
out.
to a Naga.
Speaking of
And
which,
one
yes,
of
did you
our
do your
own.
extra damage from the snakes?
Do I get it every time or only when
You get a
when it's a
D6.
crit?
And a
I knew
crit,
it was gonna
you do a
happen.
stupid amount.
Oh no, I didn't do
Yeah.
my extra damage.
You
I
do it-
get a. So what do I roll?
You roll an extra d6 for poison damage.
Oh, it doesn't say that. All right.
And if you roll a natural 20, you do 3d6 poison damage, and the subject is poisoned for a minute.
Another 4, Marcos.
Okay.
And he wasn't like influenced by the snake, so he still attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's like.
Nope, don't like that.
So close. Can I get you all? Put it there.
Eh. Eh, eh,
No.
eh, eh.
You're too far apart, guys. You need to bulk up.
Can't
I got
you
you.
get the
Bunch up
fireball?
together.
You
need to
heard it,
bunch up.
guys. The new leader gave us instructions.
We're on a nice line, though.
It is a nice line.
Oh,
It
boy.
is a nice line.
Boy.
It's gonna be a real nice line when I vault
So,
over Marcos and hit her with the
Jazz,
black
you
weapon.
saw Zanelle saw all this and she still wasn't like, oh, this is some fuckery. I should get involved.
I rolled a natural 1. I just think this is
Right.
like y'all are
Watching
finally
you guys.
handling this
Like,
stuff.
Right.
What are you
Oh,
even?
good.
I think it's weird y'all want to handle this stuff now, but crazy.
When
Right.
better?
Rosenthal doesn't understand the intricacies of people, and so he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
It just isn't there.
This is really a Pirates of the Caribbean themed wedding.
I think Dr. Rosenthal is probably still distracted from the mud on that book from the last session. That's just,
Yeah, that
it's
was
affected
horrible.
him emotionally.
Horrifying.
I like how you said mud. That was nice.
Blood.
Some of it was
it's
mud.
brown and sticky.
Saliva.
Our chronicler texted me a few minutes ago and she said, I told you not to let anyone die. To be fair, she did tell me not to let anyone die. She didn't say that I couldn't kill somebody. So
Fair.
I feel like that's different.
To be entirely fair, ain't nobody dead yet.
True.
Yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have spare
That's
the
a-
dying.
that's an
That
amazing double negative
keeps
there,
somebody
Steve.
from dying.
Amazing. That double
Assuming
negative.
you don't go down.
Okay.
I mean, technically, if
You
wanna
have
consider
6
dead
hit
a
points.
negative-
I have over 30.
To the top, again, Zanel.
I'm crit fishing.
You and me both, bud.
I'm just going to attack the snake then. Like,
All right.
we're going to just go for this then.
Go on the other side.
Oh,
I mean, she's a very significantly
Mike,
largish target.
I didn't make
You
my
probably go here
a
easily.
wisdom save at the end of my turn. Should I do that? I made one when I got hit.
I'm just trying to see if there actually is.
If there is a save.
Pretty sure there.
'Cause if it's like mine, there isn't.
Oh boy.
Let's just vote to ignore it if it.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw. So at this point, toss another one in there. You got an advantage on that roll,
Okay.
but you don't get it at the end of your turn.
Okay, just when I get hit.
Wait, there's a reaction.
Well, that's a 12.
He
Nope,
can't
not quite
as a
enough.
reaction because he stabbed me with his reaction.
No. But when you hit him, he gets a saving throw. Anytime he takes damage, he takes a saving throw.
Isn't that as a reaction?
No, each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't get one at the end of his turn
I see. I'm with you.
because
Oh, boy.
Dominate Person is a much more powerful spell than Charm Person. You're a puppet
Nice knowing you guys.
tangled in strings.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you die.
She will. She will.
Listen to the ranger
Right.
next time.
We're gonna go ahead and do a short sword attack from behind.
Oh, all right.
Delphi just
Well-
became the new leader.
I'm not even gonna say that because that's a miss. So let's just go ahead and use an unarmed strike then. Okay, 20.
20 is a hit. Actually, wait. No, yeah, new round. Yep, 20.
Ugh, Jesus.
Oh, and that was a 1, so that makes it 4 damage.
Excellent. That's what I like
Lots
to
of
hear.
natural ones on damage.
Well
these
done.
days.
Well done.
Take that,
Yes, and that's my turn. We can move on quickly.
take
Okay.
that giant
We don't have to,
serpent
yeah.
thing.
Delphia.
Jazz, you should know that I can hear Cirque laughing at you in the other room just for in 24 hours when you're trying to save him. You just
I
should
got
know
you.
that happened.
I'll cause
Excellent.
chaos. Don't worry.
All right.
And I didn't hear nothing.
Do I feel like I'd be able to hit the Naga again?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Get it.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
Oof. Rangers are not a joke.
And I say something along the lines of like to the doctor, like, are we really not fighting this monster? Clearly a monster who has terrorized this town. Why are they fighting each other? I don't understand. Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay. As long as it's not just me.
It's not just you.
Okay. That's my turn.
Right. Dr. Rosenthal.
Oh boy.
Everything's happening. Throw the rock.
But like, has anything happened?
I mean,
He doesn't really understand, and
those two are fighting again. So
Fighting in a new way. There is a new level
There's
of fighting
literal
that we
physical
haven't done
fighting now.
before.
Blood
weird
being
things are
drawn.
happening.
but you've seen interperson conflict like this before. Yeah, this escalates to this eventually. Sometimes.
I love how Mike's just trying to play this out like this is nothing.
Yeah. I'll just throw my rock.
Cool.
Do I have disadvantage because of the distance?
20.
About
Yeah, you're gonna need to
75
get close.
feet.
You'll never hit it from there. You need to get within 60 feet to even have a chance. You need to be
Marcus is
within 20
closer.
feet to actually not have disadvantage.
Okay.
I don't know why you just
will
didn't
move
yell
up
out.
next to Malik.
Who?
Not enjoying the knee-deep water.
I mean, your boots are a little cleaner, so
Mm,
silver lining.
yeah, but now I'm wet. And I'm gonna throw my rock because now I should be.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm about 45 feet now.
With the disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
That's a 15.
That hits.
Wow.
Ooh.
What?
Dr. Rosenthal has been it's been all leading to this, and he let fly with this
Yes.
sizable chunk of
This
masonry.
rock is gonna do 100 points of damage.
Yes.
That's 1.
Excellent.
Love it.
It's like,
That -1 strength mod is really.
so
fucking-
Malik, you hear beside you, you be coming up behind you, sploosh, 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 and you see this determined, fierce look in Rosenthal's eyes, and you're like, yeah, now it's on. And he just lets fly and just throws this fairly sizable chunk of stone of some kind, and it hurtles through the air, and it glancing blow off of her chin.
And he looks proud. He is like,
It's like, it worked.
did you see me do it, Dad? Did you see?
Malik just stops dead in mid-run and is like,
Yeah.
Give the
Little
old
fist
thumbs
bump
up.
on the way by. All right. Short-lived victory. Malik.
That's me. Let's see. How far can I get? Can I get up to her? If I go 5, 10, oh, sorry.
Nope.
15, 20, 25, and fuck a doodle doo.
Don't you have extended move? Or no, is that...
That's next level.
That's next level. Ooh. I mean, you can move all the way up and be within melee range.
Did you move? What did you do last turn? Did you just move 30 feet?
I
Oh,
just
wait.
ran.
DM question.
Yeah.
When Malik is moving up past me, does he enter my melee range?
He does, but
He
that
would.
wasn't your command, though.
True. Okay. Just checking.
I mean, if you really want to stab him, go ahead.
If you really want to make him angry,
But that's
sure.
But that's your decision, not what you've been puppeted to
True.
do.
True. I've been sent after one target.
Disrespect.
I mean, if you really want to, you can go ahead. I'm not stopping.
Just wanted to clarify. Just wanted to clarify.
She's reading your thoughts. She's like, yeah, go ahead if you want.
Half my target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Can I throw them all?
You can.
Excellent.
It will not do as much damage. It is also improvised, so you will not be able to get... I mean, it's not meant to be thrown, so you're not getting your proficiency bonus.
Oh, it's going like a throwing axe. It's end over end.
Just
Sure.
want to point out how well this has not worked in the past.
It's a bigger target now. It's fine.
My proficiency bonus is
2.
2.
Yeah.
All right,
you're-
so a -2 from this.
So basically, it's a strength check.
Natural 20.
Eh.
Yeah.
Don't ever doubt the leader.
All right, and you are raging, yes?
I am certainly raging, sir.
Because I'll sort of let you hip on that because you didn't do anything last round, so you can let you do it this round. It's fine.
And
I'm giving you all these bonuses for some reason.
the 46 plus 3.
Um,
So it'd be 46 plus 1 or whatever.
no, it's still the strength.
That sounds
Still
really
add your full
weird.
strength
It's like
damage.
blah, 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 blah. So that
Holy
is
balls. 18.
18 points of damage.
Nice.
Bruh.
Only 200 points of damage to go.
And now, if this giant, slithery, slime-ridden excuse for a goddess decides to attack anyone else but me until my next round,
Oh, yes.
she gets disadvantage.
I got to come up with some
Suck it,
smoky
snake god.
tokens for that. That's a physical attack, yes? Just making sure. Yep. So Malik basically just storms right on by, huffing and basically snorting almost like a bull, this vapor flame kind of almost licking out of the corners of his mouth, and the breath from the smoke comes out, coalescing into these wisp, vaporish almost sort of thing, half revealing these warriors of some kind, smoke-like and ethereal, and you just hand over hand, you just let the hammer just fly, and it boom, boom, and strikes square in the chest, or at least close enough to the chest. Recoils. See what I did there? No. And did a significant amount of damage. Well done.
And now my dwarves and my dragonborn family are all pestering her.
Of sorts. Let's see. What did I do with thing here? Celestia is oh no, this is not working. And she comes up behind you, Izamina.
Oh, I don't. That's flanking.
It is.
Oh
she-
boy.
And
You
healing
hear, and Dr. Rosenthal as well, you hear arcane muttering. Casting a spell.
Do I know what it is? Is it offensive or defensive? Do I know who she's casting at? Do I know anything?
I mean, you're kind of trying to defend yourself against Marcos.
That's fair.
So all of you hear is like something. Yeah. And you see this basically this hand, and you notice sort of just out of the corner of your eye, because your perception is so ridiculously high, that her skin has just a light sort of sheen, almost like little tiny scales on it. They're like, huh, look at that. And Marcos, that's essing, the hissing, the slithering rain at the back, it's sort of, it fades, sort of almost trickles off of you like water. And you're basically now standing there, and a couple of things have sort of like dawned on you. You just stabbed Izamina.
Eureka!
Izamina just belted you in the side of the head with the snace of all things. You can feel sort of that little bit of that burn of the venom.
What the?
And you see behind Izamina the Celestia sort of reaching out, going, "You're attacking the wrong person."
Hey, she's on our side.
The split second of what turns to shock turns to just rage.
Excellent. Hold on to that. Izamina.
Told you were gonna go for barbarian.
Seeing Marcos come back to his senses. I am going to.
You guys are in such a great line. I mean, what?
Shoot.
That's the plan.
I'm gonna cast at second level aid for Zanel, Malik, and Marcos.
Okay.
Gives them immediate 5 hit points.
What's the range on
And
that?
it's only 30 feet. Can I not reach her? I can move.
You got to
first
get
if I
10
have
feet
to.
closer.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. I'll come. I'm gonna come stand over here on the other side of the doctor's light.
The Green Lanterns.
Hey. Actually, I might move one more. And yeah, I'll cast aid, which gives immediate 5 hit points to Zanel, Malik, and Marcos, and increases your hit point maximum by 5. And I'm gonna say, Zanel, I'm done talking to her now, and I'm gonna give Zanel an attack.
So it's 10 total for the 3 of us?
No, you
Get 5 more.
can
And
do
then
it
5
as
temporary hit points.
No, it doesn't. It's not. They're not temp. It's your
Yep.
max. So if you
Your max goes
just
up for
go
the spell duration.
in D&D Beyond, if you just go into, if you click your hit points, like click how many you have, and then there's
Oh,
at
the
the bottom it
max
says
HP
maximum
modifier.
override,
Yeah.
and up by 5.
Okay.
When you did that to us last time too, because I have it up by 5.
Yeah.
So does that stack?
No. You would have had
Does
a
it-
rest by now, or no?
We
Did we
didn't
not
have
have
a
a
rest.
rest?
No.
And it lasts for 8 hours. So maybe I don't know. I feel like that's my error because I forgot that I had cast it last game.
No, they don't stack.
Okay, well then I'll just go with a good old bless.
It's a second level spell. It's not going to stack.
Okay, then I'll just go with a good old bless. That's fine. We'll do a bless, which doesn't give them any more hit points, but they are blessed, and Zanelle still gets to attack. And while Zanelle is figuring that out, I'm going to use my channel divinity.
I mean, Jazz is right though. Whoever had the aid put on them last time, it still has not run out.
Right. Yeah, it's 8 hours.
So.
But it doesn't give them another 5 points. Okay. And then I'm going to use my channel divinity to regain a spell slot.
I rolled 17 for a short sword hit.
That's a hit.
Short sword D6. That is 6 damage.
Okay. Marcos.
Marcos is going to turn away from Celestia. And he's going to do something he's never done around the party. He's going to discard his shield. And I'm going to cast, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my racial trait to cast Searing Smite.
Cool.
And I am going to charge.
And that's flanking, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it is.
Now we're talking.
Does a 21 hit?
That's a hit.
Roll all the dice.
All the dice.
She takes 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And and 4 burning damage, and on her turn, she will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
By sheer coincidence, it's her turn. Your DC?
13.
Something about that hide. Maybe it's the moisture in the air. Maybe it's the slickness of the skin. The fire doesn't seem to stay.
Boo.
But she stares daggers at Celestia. It's like, you should be dead. And sparks. The entire air around you, Marcos, and you can feel it, Zanelle. Your hair starts standing up on end. You can sort of smell, you can taste the ozone in the air. And Marcos, Malik, with advantage, because you have this funky little danger sense. Celestia must save. Dr. Rosenthal must save. And
what save are we making?
And
it's probably a dex saving throw if I have advantage.
And Delphia, dexterity saving
Really?
throws, please.
She's lighting us up with a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt
Oh
has
my
a
gosh.
very gross range.
That's a 2.
Natural
Me too!
20. And I also rolled a 2 for the other one because I have
Charity
advantage.
saving throw. Oh, well, that's a
I'm
13.
about to go down.
But that's a bless, Marcus.
You also have bless on Marcos, and I mean,
Right.
Nobody
Yes.
ever gives me bless.
Yes. Let me add
Disrespectful.
I'm starting
Let
to
me
think
add
nobody
one.
likes me.
1d4
To be fair,
to my
I kind
2.
of aim bless at based on who I can order around, and you're
Okay,
never
that's-
close enough to do that.
So
Nice
the
cover.
bless
Good cover.
brings my natural 2 up to a 3.
yep.
I'm
Still in
proud of you
range.
for that.
100 feet.
Oh boy.
It catches all of you.
Boy.
Cool. I need more D6s.
Oh, no.
Do your
On D&D
worst.
Beyond, you can roll. You just click how many you need.
It's true.
Let's try that.
Use
That's
use your potion dice too.
Is that a left click?
You
No, I
just
think you
click
just
on-
click it as many
Click on the
times as you need.
D6.
Yeah, you just click
Oh.
on the thing and
Gosh,
Cool, cool.
it's just gonna spam us with numbers.
Cool.
I think I heard 6 clicks.
Well, you heard more than 6.
It's like when you're playing a first-person shooter
What?
and you count how many shots there are so that you know when they have to reload.
Mm-hmm.
It's that same skill.
Joe
Aww.
There.
just popped in the
Thanks,
chat.
Hyrule Gardener.
And I'm gonna hit
Thanks,
vote
Hyrule.
Sarah. That button right there. Vote for Sarah.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
Boy.
She fails. Ooh.
Boy.
All right. Everybody ready?
Boy.
Yeah,
No.
been ready. Let's do this.
Definitely
Well.
not.
So that's 29 points of damage to anyone who failed their save.
And who failed?
Whew.
Marcos.
So I take 10.
And you take 15.
15.
And 15 for
It's
everyone
almost
who
30.
made their saving throw.
Rosenthal
Like
goes down.
It's not half.
What?
He's squishy.
Celestia goes
I
down.
wasn't at full health, by the way, but that was my entire health pool. So another one of those, and I'm like permadead.
Yeah. Oh boy.
How are you feeling, Delphia?
I'm fine.
Until she realizes that all the party's down, then she just leaves. Like, hey,
It's like,
later.
nope.
That's what
My
I
work here is done.
Yeah,
I've
never
killed
really
all
liked
the
any of you guys
monsters.
anyway. Bye.
All the monsters are dead.
Run away.
Is
run away.
Celestia up?
Celestia falls.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
That's
I'm
not
just
cool.
throwing markers so that I know who I've got to manage.
All of us.
I am still
Marcos, I think, is. Oh, I'll put her out of the way. Hold on.
Oh, Marcos is
there.
very down.
Ah, you running little shit.
No, that was me. Well, that was a combination of me. But I put her in the back, so she should be able. Everybody should be able to be touchable now. Okay. Back to the top. Zanel.
I'm just gonna continue hitting her. That seems to make sense. One day we're gonna do really well.
Is
Okay.
it still flanking if Marcos is unconscious on the other side of her?
It is not.
Good try. Good try.
I don't make
He's
a
not
very
an active
threatening
combatant.
unconscious body.
That's a 23
That's a hit, though.
sword.
Plus bless.
Let's add another 4 to that.
Nice. Because reasons.
So if she doubles the AC, that means double damage, right?
I think I read that in the
No,
Mhm.
DM's guide.
but she
That's
didn't
in
double
the-
the AC.
I've heard that's in Fizban's Guide to Dragons.
It could be, but she didn't double the AC, so unfortunately, I can't give it to you.
Damn it. Trying.
I'm gonna
Yep.
use that's 7 damage.
7 damage.
And then I'll go ahead and use a key point for a Flurry of Blows. Hmm. 17 for the first one.
Yep.
That's 5 damage. Oh. 21 for this next one.
Yep.
Another 5 damage.
Yeah. Get it.
And then I'm just gonna chill right here.
Just hang out. It's fine. You did a lot of
You know?
damage. It's
Yeah,
good.
I'm staying out of the way too.
Just lean back on the pile of gold a little bit.
Delphia, you
Rest
failed
up.
your saving throw too, right?
No.
Or you made it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I took 10 damage.
Cool. I need to refresh the thing then.
Just as a clerical point, my dancing lights have vanished.
What?
Yeah.
Nope, don't like that.
Not good.
Oof.
Because I did go down. So.
Not good.
Place got a lot gloomier.
Oh,
Looks darker.
By vanish, they disappeared into the wall, and now the entire place is just illuminated. Because
The whole place is just walls are glowing. It's terrible.
yeah,
That's your turn, Zeno.
I did my turn.
Just beating the hell out of this thing.
Yep.
Delphia.
Yeah. What is the state of Dr. Rosenthal in front of me? Is he like face down in the water and gonna drown?
He just fell. Ploosh. Doesn't look like he's moving.
All right.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay.
That's a 10. I'm going to dash out there. And nope, that's Jeremiah. That's not me. I'm going to run out there. Pick Dr. Rosenthal up like by his armpits. So his head is out of the water. And I pump my healing hands into him. So 4 hit points is restored to Dr. Rosenthal. And may I also drag him back to shore?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
Half movement. So how far did you move out? You went 20.
Oh, yeah.
You can get him 5 feet.
Yes, that's what I do.
Sploosh. Oh, Dr. Rosenthal, your last fleeting memory was the curious sensation of being electrocuted. So, this is what it feels like to be struck by lightning. A very analytical thought.
that was a great song in the Blade 2 soundtrack.
Great flash of white, hot, bluish white light, and then darkness, and then a pair of strong hands holding you under the armpits as you're being slowly dragged backwards through the water.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah,
I mean-
Dr. Rosenthal.
I will try to get my bearings.
You're moving slowly backwards.
I will probably attempt to like stand up on my own feet.
Okay.
Pat on the back. And do I know where the like lightning came from?
Oh yeah, you saw it coming.
I'm gonna curse something really terrible in like Sylvan under my breath, and then I'm gonna toss some magic missiles at this bitch.
Cool. Ka-chow. Right. What's the range? Magic missiles is like 120 feet, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, a lot of.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're well within range. You can even do it on your back.
Hang on, I'm trying to count. That's 10 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It's kind of how I was picturing it. Go ahead.
Yeah. And it's gonna be lightning damage
Ooh.
back to her.
Oh,
Because fuck that. It'd be like
Yeah.
taste of your own medicine.
Absolutely.
Love the energy.
okay.
Are they
You
still
stand up
like?
when you do this?
Energy.
You stand up when you do it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'll use like whatever movement I can to like get my bearings,
Sure.
and then
So Delphia, he kind of wakes up, and you're dragging him a little bit, and Dr. Rosenwald gets up, he pats you sort of as a thank you, and sort of almost instinctually, you've seen him do it a couple of times, and he's getting really good at it. He sort of pops open the book with one hand, and it sort of, the pages sort of like fall. It's a bit damp, and sort of a little bit of dripping off of it, and he utters incantations and lets fly these same white quills sort of launch from his hand as before, and they sort of spiral out. But as they do, they sort of almost feed off of whatever residual energy was in or what had struck Rosenthal, and they sort of almost coalesce into almost these little tiny spears of jagged lightning, and each one strikes the body of the Naga, and
apparently just lit on fire.
lit her on fire. Malik.
That's me.
So you basically get burned,
And then I
You're-
see
you're-
like things like come around me,
and then they sort of coalesce around you back at her.
and I'm like, that's cool. There's somebody had like some kind of a shield or a boomerang spell or something.
Ooh.
But
You're
that's
without a hammer,
internal.
though.
Yeah, that's internal because he's just like and he's going to, I'm assuming my maul is on this side of her.
Your maul's at her feet, essentially, or at the base of her.
So is it kind of like head over here and then like the shaft on the one
You'd
side?
have to move up 10 feet to get it.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, is that the way it's kind of laying? Or is it like on the head of the maul?
I mean, it's a gigantic hammer, so the head of the maul is kind of dominating. It
Okay.
fell to the ground, so it's basically the handle is out. You could grab it.
So I'm gonna move up and grab it with one, like my left hand, and do a spin. Kind of like
Ooh.
as I'm spinning, the thumb is up to Rosenthal. As I put the other hand on it, and it's like the thumb comes around, and I just kind of like, I'm just gonna uppercut her with like a big kind of circular spin thing, and just kind of up and over. And I'm
Cool.
assuming I get advantage on that.
Yes, I'll give that to you. You are, in
And
fact, playing.
I'm gonna make this a big hit.
Of course you are.
So I get -5 on this. But it's a 24, so it's a 19.
Hey.
And she sees you coming. She looks hurt. There's scalding, there's burn marks. She sees you coming. She watches you pick up your hammer. No, you will not. And you pick it up. You're ignoring her. You don't hear half of it. You turn, you swing, you follow through, you toss the thumbs up. It's very epic, very 80s. You can hear the guitar going, and you come through, and your hammer impacts, and you see this almost like a spread of eldritch energy just spread across around a shield that stops your hammer from impacting.
I'm gonna roll damage anyway because I feel like it.
Because
That would have been another 10 damage. Actually, it would have been another 20 damage.
because stupid Mike and his reactions.
Stupid
you're-
shield spell.
But you used your bless though, right?
I did not.
Ah!
Handle this.
Dang, nicely done.
That is a +3.
I forgot. That's a +3, which pushes it above
Yes.
20, which means it's a hit. nice.
20 damage.
Sarah's always a real one with it.
Sarah coming in with the
Yes.
clutch move.
Let's remember, I get half of that damage.
So
that's the agreement.
I feel like that's
Extra
fair.
cost.
Yeah, I'm totally.
So let's re-edit.
Totally
So you
agreeing
come
with that.
through. She says, "No." You follow through. You toss a thumbs up. The guitar goes, and you follow through, and you impact against the shield. And it's almost like the collective will of the party, the collective will of the reason you're here, the power of law, the power of truth, the power of order, sort of almost fueling you behind. And it follows through, and it bubbles and almost bursts away. Your hammer follows through, and you cause the damage, and you beating the hell out of his neck. And
Told you
he's
guys.
not.
Friendship is
Izamina.
the ultimate magic.
Absolutely.
In this case, friendship is magic.
Yeah.
Care Bear stare.
Let's see. I've got bless, so I can't do anything else. Concentration. My boy Marcos is down. I'm gonna rush forward and grab him. And I'm gonna say, you promise to help me see this through. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Come
you're
back.
not fucking done. I'm not done with you.
And I'm gonna cast
Not
Cure
bad.
Wounds for 9 points. And I think that might be all I can do. Not that that's not nothing, but I'm just gonna maybe try to throw her off her game. I'm just gonna look at her since I'm really close and be like, so how did you know my mom?
That's a fair
Perfect
question.
timing. Perfect.
And that would be my turn now.
And that was Marcos.
Okay, I do not have a shield right now, so I am going to take a stabio. That is going to miss with a 12. Not to be daunted, I am going to take my bonus action to smack her with the blunt end.
Yep.
For a 21.
That is a hit.
She takes 6 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just remembered I have potions, y'all.
Oh no.
That's it. The match is over now. We got this.
There it is.
Toss it back.
Do it.
Toss it back.
Do it. Take at least 2.
Yes, at least.
Don't be a baby, take 4.
They only work
Ooh,
when
yeah.
you take them
Take
multiple at a
'em all.
time.
That seems
Peer
accurate.
Where did I
peer
record that?
pressure.
I only know what one of them do.
Exactly.
Don't
We'll
drink
find
more
out.
than one.
We'll find out.
Drink them
Thrall's
all.
gonna have a heart attack.
Drink them all.
So on a scale from about 1 to 127, how's the snaggle looking?
Nice. Nice. She's looking not happy. She's not I mean, it's hard to say. You have a 127% worth of I don't know. You got she looks beaten.
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Okay.
Do you ever just go back and read your notes and you're like, I have no idea what this was about?
Uh-huh.
Because I
No
have
idea.
one right now that has a circle and arrows, and all it says is tons of swears. And I'm not.
I
Nothing else.
mean,
That's a pretty fucked up note.
That's pretty great.
I feel like that's the code. If you crack that, we can kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay, so what's next?
We got to say it in every language we can speak, you guys.
Absolutely.
Or that might unlock Dr. Rosenthal's BBEG potential and kill us all. It's an either or. Like either, yeah.
Ooh.
It's one or
He
the
was
other.
never really down. It was all a ruse.
he's all a ruse.
Steve,
Faking it
did
the
you
whole
see?
time.
Steve, did you see next week's ad? I posted it in Discord.
Oh no. Where's my Discord at? There it is.
Okay.
The thumb comes around. That's totally next week ad.
Who has the highest?
Not
23
me.
Malik, 25 is Amina. Okay.
Don't like that.
I'm scared for you.
Don't like that.
Just get behind her. Nothing will
And
happen
like
to you.
my passive insight is so high, I can see her scheming. Like,
Beyond the game.
don't.
Well.
Question, is she doing anything physical?
No.
Just checking.
Uh-oh.
Now, your Fey resistance is for charm, yes?
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't know that.
Oh.
What if she knew your mother? What?
Oh, shit.
That's a valid point.
Dun dun dun.
I live for this stuff.
Uh-oh.
I live for this.
Or did you know about your twin sister, Izamina?
Dun, dun, dun.
No word of a lie. I actually did that to Singlis in our home game.
No. She turns to you. Right, basically. You all need to stop now. And you all feel a bit of a sort of almost something wash over you, but nothing happens.
Do I feel this as well?
Yep.
Or just the people in front? Oh, okay.
I'm just going to be like, in a traditional conversation, when one person asks something, it's really polite for the other person to respond to that before they start a new topic. So for instance, I said, how do you know my mom? It would have been the polite thing. Let's try again. How do you know my mom?
Zanelle. You're up.
Go ahead and hit with a short sword.
Izamina, I am your mother's sister's
14.
cousin's roommate in college.
19.
19 does not hit.
Bless.
Oh, yes, right.
Plus,
God
Plus-
bless.
Plus 4.
That's a hit.
thumbs up.
And that's
The
decent.
thumb comes around, friends. The thumb comes around.
8 points of damage on that one.
Jeez. All right.
And then we'll spend another key point. The
Spend it.
last one for a flurry of blows.
And you get advantage.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
this.
you got advantage. Might as well
Okay.
crit fish.
'Cause
Yeah,
we've-
that's
we're
17
flanking.
plus 5. Nope, that's the 17 plus 5.
Plus.
Come on, big damage, big
So
damage.
23 on that.
Yep. That's
hit.
it.
16. Oh, fuck. That was a 19. So 19 plus 5, 24.
That's a hit.
Just for the fun, that was a 1. 25 to hit. And then the
That's a
unarmed
hit.
strike D4. The first damage is 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one is 5.
But you hit 3 times though.
Yep.
Or did you flurry of blows? So 8, 7, 5?
Yeah. So short
Okay.
sword, then flurry of blows with the 2 unarmed strikes. And that's my turn.
How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Yeah. I want to just get a good punch like in the ribs where I hit something important and it just, give it that dramatic fall.
All right. So
While she's staring in Isamina's eyes,
So you're everyone's sort of swinging. Malik is hitting it from the front. You kind of see an opening, and you use your short sword, almost like a climbing python. You stab it into her side, and it catches onto one of the ribs in the hood. And you haul yourself up, and you just focus hard in. You get a good aim. You punch hard right into a vertebra, and you hear an audible snap, and the entire snake hood just kind of rears back and falls face down.
Yeah.
And at that point, we'll take a quick break. We went a little long, but we'll see you in 5. Go get some water and come back and see what happens next.
Yes.
Dun, dun,
I told you I would survive.
and
Oh yeah.
We are alive again.
Hey.
And we're back. For
Everyone
anybody who
enter
may or
the
may not be
revel.
tuning in, come back in quick. The party just defeated Explictica, the evil, self-appointed reptile god that's been plaguing the town of Orlean. At least they think they did.
I don't like that.
So, everyone being charred by lightning or charmed and forced to attack their compatriots, they're now standing basically in the aftermath of that battle. The water slowly comes to, I guess, less of a ripple. There's the light is the only illuminating source now, is the pillars that are casting this sickly green glow over the entire area.
I stand on her body, look at Izumi like, oh, sorry, did I interrupt that conversation?
I'm gonna
bad,
go
I'll
pick up
step
my
down.
shield.
I
going to
would
cast
like,
light.
yeah, go ahead, Bill.
I'm just going to cast light on the tip of my bow, for some light.
I'm going to reach out with a bonus action and cast Healing Word on Celestia and get her back up for 8 points of healing. Ba-bow.
Boom.
And then I'm going to reach down on the snake. And I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
What? For what?
She's not conscious.
Why do you
She's just
insist?
stable.
She needs to
love
die.
Isamina's chaoticness.
It's not
No.
chaos.
Oh, it is
Flurry
This
is
chaos.
thing
chaotic
needs to
stupid.
die. You
But
didn't
you're always
save
right.
humans.
We're gonna definitely have to
Hey,
go through this
before
2 more
you go
times.
vote on the poll that Steve is about to put up about
I'm
whether or
gonna
not
go
that was
vote.
chaotic, make sure you type !raffle and get some raffle tickets in because there is a 10D20, like a 10, like the metal D20 that you could potentially win. And now that I've
That's true.
successfully silenced the rest of my group, the reason that I cast Spare the Dying, while everybody is still standing here, she's not going anywhere. She has 0 hit points. She's just stable. But when she fell unconscious, all of her spells would have wore off. And I just don't know that we're finished with her. There might be more questions. The town deserves some answers.
I'm here for this, so
Retribution.
I've never been disappointed in it
Also,
until this
Yeah.
moment.
Also, importantly, when last we killed a giant snake-like creature, it came back to life. This
Don't
one
kill
isn't
it
dead,
harder.
so it can't come back to attack us again.
Now it can wake up and
Yeah.
attack us again.
And heal itself.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's unconscious. It has to get through a long rest before it's going to get.
I attacked the snake with my short sword.
Yeah.
I cast
Okay.
Spare the Dying again. It's a
Yeah.
cantrip. We can do
Oh
this
my
all
I
day.
attacked.
Well,
Marcos is going to come up and he's going to put himself between Isamina and Explictica, and he's just going to glare at her. She's dead. She can't hurt anyone anymore. Your justice is done. Let her die.
I wasn't here for justice. You were here for vengeance. And as you said, we've killed her. And she's just going to
Let
reach a
her
toe
stay.
around
As
Marcos
soon-
and do
Marcos
Spare
is
the
going
Dying
to
again.
stiff arm shove her. It's just full on, like,
I rolled a
potentially
20
send
for
you
my
flying
hit.
back into the water.
A natural 20.
No,
Is it
no,
no?
dirty 20.
You know, we could take off the head if you're really worried about her coming back.
I feel like letting her live is
Burn the body.
not in good for the town. What do
There
they
is
need the questions
nothing.
for?
There is nothing to be gained from her continued existence.
You have no control when she's healed.
She's a monster.
Lodane
Literally.
is letting us know like all this special stuff in the chat, like crit on unconscious target, to fails
Bam.
2 death straves on the first hit. You know, it's
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, if you take damage at 0 hit points, it's considered a death saving throw failure. If you
Yep.
take damage due to a crit, it counts as 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it in the head with a big hit. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah. I mean, it's not really moving, so yeah.
That'd be 7
Suffice
points.
to
No,
say,
it makes no sense
unless
to save this.
unless
creature.
there is an absolute compelling reason how you manage to, or if any of you is actually convinced or stopped by Izamina's words in any way, you basically pummel this thing to paste.
But does Izmina keep spare the dying after every hit?
Marcos is doing his best to keep her out of reach.
You realize why we have to kill it, right?
This is a necessity.
Based on action economy and everything, it would wind up dying, even if she did
Yeah.
spare the dying because of 0. And
Yeah.
it would die.
Because there's at least 3 individuals attacking between the thing, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
hitting it like Negan off screen, just like over and over
Boom,
and over.
boom.
It's like
So,
you're not getting back
you-
to Maggie,
What needs to
Glenn.
happen?
Sorry, it's over. Done.
Ooh.
Let it go.
Too soon. Too soon.
It will always be too soon.
For that one especially, I think. But anyways.
The
Yep.
dead stay dead. Monsters don't get to come back.
Izamina's not even going to finish listening to Marcus. She's
fair.
going to turn around and head back towards the giant lizard.
You're gonna ride it out. That'll show everyone.
So now, go with her.
Why do I go with it? You go with her.
Because I'm the one she's most angry at.
I'm the one who took the
Because-
first hit. You deal with that.
Drama.
I'm not. That's not.
Big sigh. Swings the spear and the shield on the back and starts walking after Izamina. Not
So
storming,
we're-
just walking.
We're grabbing the goods and getting out of here, right?
We got to go back for
Okay.
the people.
I would like to start trying to. I don't know if I can. Would drag her into the water.
Hold
I
on.
feel like she should be put to
Zanelle,
rest there.
do you have any oil?
No.
Like lantern
Yes.
oil? Anything like that?
No.
No, I don't have a lantern.
Anybody have that?
Um,
I mean, I've got flint.
I have acid. And he just has his hand up.
That could work. I'm just thinking of driving the point home, light it on fire.
I mean, you have a breath weapon.
Yeah, I don't want to use it.
Yes.
While we do
I
it,
have-
can I go check these boxes out that's over
You
here?
absolutely can.
Mm-hmm.
and can I catch
Uh,
up with Izamina?
No.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, unless Izamina is deliberately trying to keep out of anyone's range.
No, Iza's going to go talk to Celestia and just make sure she gets up. And she just wants to talk to Celestia.
Okay. Before we do, so now inside the boxes, give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 9, so that's a 10.
Okay. Textiles. Looks like silks. Some expensive embroidery. It looks like they're pretty fairly. I mean, it's starting to show signs of maybe you shouldn't store this stuff 100 feet underground, maybe in a swamp. So it's starting to get mildewy and a little not so great. But most of the cloth you can tell is silk, expensive, sort of decent quality or higher.
I have silk over here if anybody would like that.
Ooh.
or if we want to take it back to the town.
I think that's a good idea.
Love how you're
Rosenthal
literally
is...
ignoring the big pile of gold.
Oh no, he
I
he
meant the
is
big pile of gold,
stuffing
yeah.
his like pockets with the gold.
I'm gonna move you over there then. Boop. All right.
Yeah, I moved over there. Is the gold like, I don't know, a town's worth of gold?
There's a lot of coins here. There's a lot of, I mean, there's some stuff here that's like pretty obviously probably belongs to somebody back in the town because there's like,
Right.
a silver pair of goblets or a silverware set or some kind of ornately carved, like a dagger that's got like an ornately carved bone handle to it, sort of thing. The knickknacks and sort of personal items, but a lot of it is just coin.
As a
Piles
point
and
of
piles of coin that she seems to have been crawling on and lying on like some kind of like a dragon or something, you'd think.
As a point of note, the poll has ended.
Hey.
The options were for the question of was that chaotic? Yes, no, what the, why, or no, seriously, why? And no, seriously, why won with just one vote.
No, seriously, why?
No, seriously, why?
Excellent. Nicely done.
And
You guys wanna
Low Dame was the vote. Yeah, there we go.
Excellent.
Oh, jeez.
Anybody who wants to look through the pile of treasure or investigate that side of things, please roll investigation. And
18.
Okay.
16.
Cool.
15.
Alec?
Investigation. I will roll that with a -1. Oi. 4.
Excellent. You're like, oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, look at all the gold.
Hey, that's pretty
I
too.
want to lie on that.
All right. So,
Hey, D Maple, welcome to chat.
Izamina, Izamina, and Marcos, you catch up to Izamina just as she gets to Celestia.
I'm just gonna tenderly like reach down and be like,
Well, her hair is sort of in part frazzled and the other part sort of electric burned. She looks, I mean, she has the lower body of a serpent, but she still looks a wreck. She's just sort of not, I mean, there's no more modesty left in the clothing that she has, sort of thing, and the blanket that she was given has been sort of just fried.
I love that blanket.
Your mom made that? No, I have no idea.
I'm just going to kind of help her up and take off the tabard that I've been slowly embroidering and place it over her to help cover her up. And I'm just going to say thank you so much for helping us. And
I didn't help. I wish I could have done more.
You freed me.
It's all good.
You're fine.
As you can see, we are people of our word, and we did what we could to end this. And I hope that your people are free from her curse as well.
Well, I think I'm the only one. But I hope your people are free from her curse. That's the more important.
I'm going to hand her the snace. And I'm going to say, that big lizard thing, I do not like pets. They get you up in the middle of the night, and I'm super not into that. Like, I don't think that can be litter box trained. So, no, really. And I'm going to insist that she take the snace. And I'm going to say, help that lizard out, and you should get out of here before the humans, before the people, the prisoners see you. Go and be safe. And I hope that we can call you an ally if we need you in the future.
She touches and bows to you. You have my respect, Isabella.
Just gonna nod and go and kind of stand over by the cave mouth to make sure that she gets out and that the lizard goes with her.
Cool. So she moves away out.
Hopefully she doesn't fuck up her animal handling check.
And then she gets eaten by the lizard.
And then I get my snace back. It all works out.
Wait.
It's just cycle.
Always will come the bright.
No, I'm kind of curious though how you're going to get your
death.
snace back if you want her to not be killed by the lizard.
No. I don't want my snace back. If she dies, I'm getting my snace back.
Oh, I
That's
see.
That's what
I
I said.
gotcha.
Well, yeah, she's the lower half of a snake, right? So the lizard just eats her and then like sucks the tail in like a thing of spaghetti. Like
She sort of turns like, how am I supposed to release it? It's chained to the wall.
I mean, that thing does quite a bit of damage in my experience with it.
Oh, I should just break the chain. Okay. I was just wondering if there was a key, perhaps.
I don't have one.
So she basically makes a motion to hold up the space. The lizard sort of tracks it with its head and its eyes. And she goes over and starts poo, poo, poo.
that's the ticket.
Cling, cling.
And then we all get eaten by the lizard.
We both
Bing.
turn into bards and we're just like percussion, like ting,
Like stomp in here
ting. Yeah.
with Dr. Rosenthal filling up coins into his bag. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's like
My favorite song.
ting,
The ease of-
ting,
Ease of convenience, even though she's really not built for it. She eventually wears away around the peg in the wall enough. And with a bit of doing, gets the lizard to wiggle its way through the small passage, and I guess out of your sight unless you're following her all the way out.
And Lodane put in the chat, they leave and Celestia takes over this new reptile god.
Maybe.
I
But
too.
I have her respect, so
Hey, it's true. Now she's
Yeah.
an ally.
Which
Giving
means
away
it'll
my
be
plots.
easy to get close to her to kill her.
Don't you be giving away my plots, Lodane. Quiet, you. No.
She's a monstrosity too, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And Delphia's like, yeah, I'll get her later.
Yeah. I'll check off that box.
She better not come back. She'll get the same. Yeah. All
No
right.
idea
So
what
you're
you're talking
sifting
about.
through. Yeah, he's like, monstrosity? What? Technically, Dragonborn are humanoids.
Yes.
Don't exactly know why we've defaulted to the human of the descriptor, but okay.
Yeah.
You're bipedal and you have 2 legs and 2 arms and you have a face. So
They could be orcoid,
possibly.
goblinoid.
But again, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a face.
Kind of
Definitely
humanity
goblinoid.
adjacent.
So
Just like D Maple said.
Matt.
exactly. There it is. So if you are counting, what do you have?
Roll 100 D6s and that's how many gold we get.
No, I already have that number. How long do you spend counting, or do you just start scooping into a bag and hope you get all of it?
Yeah, start scooping.
Okay.
And look
We're
for
going
other
to-
sacks or something around that we could put it in to.
There's some
maybe
sacks,
take
but
out
not
later.
nearly enough.
Yeah. How did it all get down here?
Probably
mean,
over time.
People came
Maybe we
along,
could
dumped
go-
out their shit.
Yeah. Maybe
Wandered
we
away,
could
got eaten.
go get the zombies to pack mule it out
Oh.
for us.
The zombies, the zombies that don't have a controller anymore. Those zombies.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there. What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Floating
Somebody's
disc.
volunteering pretty fast.
We
No.
could just
Floating
tell the
disc.
tell the
Rosenthal's
townspeople
like,
and
"I've
just
got
send them
this."
here.
I am putting sacks on my floating disc.
Nice.
Ooh, that's convenient.
So the floating disc is also invisible, isn't it?
It's an excellent question.
Is it Tensor's
Yes.
floating disk?
Yeah.
Has
So-
a weight limit.
There is also a weight limit. Yeah.
500 pounds, honey.
What?
Yeah.
It's 5 pounds.
No,
No,
it's
that's the
extra.
unseen servant. The unseen servant has a weight
Nice.
limit of 5. The
500,
tensor's
yeah.
disc sits at about 3 feet of height and never leaves Dr. Rosenthal's side. But you see Dr. Rosenthal basically grabbing a bag, emptying it of what the hell is even in this? This is like a couple of goblets and stuff. They can the space. He's like physicsing out the space with all the little geometric things on his face, sort of thing. He's like, I can fit more in it if I just have it all small coin. So he grabs the bag, ties it up, puts it on. I don't know, goes to the side, and it sort of sits there and hangs at his side, almost like it's sitting on like a table beside him. And he does it again. Another sack with another
So-
sack of coins.
Doctor,
ISIS.
is that coins we're taking back to the town, or is that yours
We'll figure it out.
for your hard work in this dungeon?
Hours.
Also, for the record, everyone make a perception check.
Ooh. Oh no.
No, this is fine.
Do I
nice.
get disadvantage because I'm mid swing?
You're
Still
what?
going at it.
I'm still going at it.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
21.
17.
18.
Poor Marcos just does not notice anything. Sorry, the rest. Anybody get a below of 15? Just Marcos?
Dang.
Me too, sorry.
Really? Yeah, you guys are over there. Okay. Everyone, I guess, near the gold pile and near Dr. Rosenthal now see just about a foot tall, give or take, dark hair, very green eyes, dragonfly wings, and she looks like she's, I mean, it's almost like a miniaturized adventurer in a way. She's kind of looks like she's dressed in, is it leather? It could be like some kind of insect carapace, or maybe some kind like a bark. You're not sure. Some kind of armor, but she has like little small weapons, and she's sort of clutching. She's got her one sort of arm sort of looped in a lock of Dr. Rosenthal's hair as she stands on his shoulder.
It's like some
But she looks
Ratatouille
haggard.
bullshit.
Half of like she kind of looks like Celestia. Half of her hair is frazzled, and the other half is like electricity burned. Her armor looks charred.
Is it tan armor, like reddish tan?
No, it's more brown or dirt or a dark bark color.
You've got brown on you.
Ye-
The coins?
No.
who is that?
She's out. Don't look at her. Don't look at her.
I'm doing. I got
I'm already.
look.
Yeah, we're already looking at her. What's wrong?
Look! What do you want to look at? Look at her.
Looking at
She'll
who?
disappear.
I'm a he.
No, not
Under shoulder.
you. You.
The
Me.
the
We're not. No, not you. You.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
They could see you. They could see you.
No, it's okay. It's
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
Who?
It's
who
not
is
going
it?
to control anybody, is it?
It's not gonna
Mike,
grow
want
like
you- I
10
think
times
I
its
think
size,
she's
right?
dead. You can stop. I mean, unless you want to keep going. I don't want to take that away from you.
Yeah, like it's getting a little excessive at this point.
Is it?
A little concerning.
Frustrations.
Doctor, do you want to discuss?
Your friend.
Yeah, I guess.
At this point, she kind of crawls up and sits sort of cross-legged on top of Rosenthal's head.
Do you want to introduce yourself? He says up to her.
And she does. I just want to find where did I put her?
I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time.
Delphia looks just delighted.
That everybody else can see her too.
Well, not me, and not Yasmina.
That's fair, though. That's fair.
Did everyone else see it move?
Yes.
Kate.
It's all right. Just gotta find.
I'm currently pulling up my chainmail shirt and pulling out my favorite, like my embroidery thread that I do all my stories with, and finding my favorite pale yellow, and I'm sewing up the stab wound where Marco stabbed me.
Oh.
I'm just sitting, chilling. That's why.
In front of him?
Also,
Yep.
just.
I mean, I'm sitting where I'm sitting.
Malik's moving handfuls of coins onto where he thinks Rosenthal's thing is, and like half of them are spilling.
Half of them are spilling off. Half of them are sort of like.
He does.
You kind of get a line. It's like, oh, okay,
He's
maybe
like,
it's there,
okay.
and you're kind of. So you experiment. And you're like, where's the circle? Oh, it's a circle, and you're just sort of like.
Oh, I get it.
And
no, I don't get it. What is this?
The Fae on Rosenthal's head. My name is Rowena.
That's a pretty name.
I am the chief Shieldmaiden of the Mistress of Thorns.
Where's your shield?
Mistress.
And she reaches back. And you're like, where, how was you? And she basically sort of hauls out. And this, it almost looks like a beetle carapace.
That's shield.
Yes.
Nice.
And she sort of just pats him and sort of rubs his hair. Sometimes I wonder. I was charged by my mistress to safeguard. I need to remember his name. Hold on.
Safeguard Rosenthal? Because we got that. It's good.
I welcome your company.
Where's the... where are the notes?
I think it's great that you're along.
Mm-hmm.
The pale yellow and the blood are making this really cool orange thread.
You gave her your card.
It's fine. I can get
Just
another.
gotta mention it.
But that's your story. And you'd already put so much work into it.
Oh, there's the notes. I didn't write it down. No.
Uh-oh.
All right. She reveals your first name.
Is it Phineas?
It's Eloquium.
Look.
Eloquium?
Dr. Eloquium.
Rosenthal.
Is there a middle name?
No, he does not have a middle name.
Oh,
So you...
I have been keeping him safe from the dangers he has experienced while on this plane, and from you on occasion.
So when she says, does she say like Eloquium Rosenthal?
Eloquium.
Yeah, Eloquium.
She doesn't say Rosenthal. She just says she's been charged. I've been
Malik
charged with
is
the safeguarding of Eloquium.
Very confused. He's like, okay, we can find
What's
this
Eloquium?
Eloquium for you. We can go and help him.
And she
Yeah.
she pats
Malik, I think that's. I think
she
that's
pats she pats Rosenthal very.
No, that's Dr. Rosenthal. If we
This
have to
is-
find a Dr. Eloquium, that's somebody else. We have to
For-
go get him, and then we can help you on your quest to protect him. And then, Rosenthal can come with us. It'll be great. We'll have like the full adventuring party all together.
Malik,
Yo.
my first name is Eloquium.
There we go. Yeah.
So, it's you.
Yes. Well,
Right.
I guess.
Look at those connections. Why are you safeguarding him? What's special?
I didn't ask.
I
But I have been
understand that.
watching him since he was a child.
Who's the Mistress of Thorns?
Now I gotta call that up. Hold on.
Love it.
It's my 18,000 page thing here. Oh, no, that's not it.
While Mike says that, does Izamina respond to Marcos?
Good question.
So smash cut as Marcos is looking very confused and saying, but you've worked so hard on your tabard. You want me to respond to that?
Yeah, I'm super.
I'm grimacing, like not really paying attention to the conversation with Marcos because there's other things to be focused on. She's just going to say, yeah, but the tabard's only good if I'm doing the work that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm not. So I can get one when I can do my work.
Marcos looks very concerned at that, and he walks over and actually crouches down right next to Izamina. How can you say you're not doing the work you're supposed to be doing?
I'm supposed to bring justice and closure to people. Just killing without people getting their answers and getting their own chance to find out the truth for themselves isn't my work. I'm glad that it worked for you, but it's not my work.
Can I share something with you?
I think you've shared enough with me today. And she's just going to kind of point to
I
her
think this could be
wound.
No, I'm sorry about that. But no. I think this might help you.
I really don't. And I respect that you needed to get vengeance.
Sometimes you don't get answers.
But if you get in my way again, when I am trying to do my job, we're going to have a real problem. And I'm just going to kind of scooch my body around to find some better light. And like, Isa is not interested in talking to Marcos right now.
Marcos looks at her for a moment, frowns, gets up and moves a short distance away, not far, and just leans against the wall and watches her, looking confused and thoughtful.
She's just going to finish sewing herself up and put in like a little sunflower at the end. Just a little bit of like extra embroidery tattoo for the skin. And pack away her stuff and just sit and wait for everybody else.
Jeremiah turns, leaps into the water. Seems like I can grab him.
Jeremiah.
And swims. I was sitting there with this whole conversation, just turning him from one to the other one. So you'll see it at the end.
That's not at all concerning.
It shows an abnormal level of intelligence, that frog. No.
Kill him. Kill him now.
So, To summarize, where are we? 8:45. Yeah, we're getting close to done. There's a lot of coins here.
Yeah, can we fit them all on the disc?
On the disc? No.
No.
I
We'll
mean,
just send people back down for it.
We could bring the prisoners over here and tell them to take a sack full.
hey, to earn your freedom, you're gonna do manual
Well, it's
labor.
your gold too, so we're gonna like return it to your town too. So you're helping your town out.
Not all of the prisoners are from the town.
And there's this bright, shiny copper piece in for you.
Hey.
I'm not gonna.
You just gotta wander for 3 days in the swamp first.
We do too.
True. All right. So I want everyone to roll me a percentile dice.
Ooh.
Making us do work.
Including Marcos and Izumina.
78.
73, just underneath that wire.
34.
53.
51.
3, 4, Delphia, 51 for Isa, 34 for Marcos, 73 was Malik.
Me, yeah.
I had 18.
78 is 18. Okay. What was it now? 78 was okay. Later, but you now have the problem of a big pile of stuff. I'm not quite sure how you're going to get it out of here.
Could have kept the fucking lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Fill it with
that would have worked out so
gold.
well. All right. So at that, I think it's a good point to probably give it a call it. We can discuss, I guess, over the chat how you want to get the stuff out, and we can save everyone the meager theatrics of hauling or all the other stuff, unless you have more to do in this dungeon. That as
We
well, you can
have
also
one
do.
more thing to do in the chat, and I get the big poll winner thing.
You
and
do.
hit that button. Hitting that button now. That is Lodane.
Hey.
It went twice. Okay, so Lodane won.
Hey. Congrats, Ladame. Mike.
Hi.
Theoretically, because we've just leveled up just now, we can all carry more though, right?
That sounds
I
right.
mean, are you
We
going to
did just
spend
kill
both
the
of
big
your?
bad.
Are you going to spend both of your APs in strength?
Oh, I'm not, but
Well, then
I'm
no.
just, it's a royal we. It's
Oh,
like
well,
on behalf of all of us, because I'm the leader. I kind of speak for everybody,
That's
Well,
sweet.
We clearly established this
Do
tonight.
you, though?
I mean, Marcos did establish that.
No, Marcos really didn't.
Nice. How far did I get you, actually?
Hey, yep.
Give it. That I will figure out, but I don't think you're quite up a level yet.
No.
You're close,
That was just
but you got a ways to go a little bit. Go up a fair chunk, though.
Okay, everyone. Obviously, next step, delivery quest.
Well, I mean,
Not for you. You can't go back into the town.
that.
That's true.
I think he'll be welcomed back if we come back with people and
There's the guy who
goods.
stole all our gold.
Well.
There we go. So,
They could like Lancelot at the wedding.
well, exactly. I think it's a good point. We could call it a little bit, teeny bit earlier than usual. And we can sort of work out all the logistics either in the chat, and we can decide what we're going to actually roleplay out or not. And we can take it from a point that we've decided, and I'll sort of narrate that into the scenario when we start the game again next week. So let's go backwards. I'm going to look at the chat now because I've actually got it in front of me. We'll go in reverse. Let's go with Jacqueline, excuse me.
Jacqueline, she, her. I played Dr. Rosenthal, he, him. You can find me on Twitter at itsgingivitis7, and you can find me on Twitch at itskakelia. I'll be live Friday night starting at 6 p.m. PST. So stop in, watch me play some Banner Saga.
Nice. Well, Steve.
That's me. I'm Steve. I am the general storyteller here on Vancouver by Night. We do the Vampire Saturday Takeover. This week it's a full slate. We've got Vancouver by Night, Delve into Darkness, and Adjacent on Saturday. We do not have Changeling tomorrow. Changeling will be returning next week. But after that, we've got the D&D games, which will be Sunday with Sarah and Vote for Sarah. And Tuesday again, back here, same bat time, same bat channel with Mike.
Vote for Sarah.
Now the adjacent game, that's your Sabat game, right?
No.
No. Jazz.
I'm Jazz. I played Zanelle. She, her for both. You can find me on Twitter at Zoomain with 2 E's.
Zeb.
Hey everyone, I'm Zev. I played Marcos Joseo. You can find me on Twitter and the YouTubes at Lukari Gaming.
Excellent. And Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah, she, her. I play Isamina LaSalle, the cleric, and seamstress. And you can catch me here on Tuesday nights and here on Sundays at 2 Pacific, where I am the DM for a show called Fandolin by Night, which is a very talented group of players, and you should vote for them at the Game Her Awards. Yeah. Come check us out. It's awesome. Thanks for watching tonight.
And Bill.
I'm Belle Cher, and I played Delphia tonight. And you can find me all over the interwebs as Belle Cher. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, and Instagram sometimes. And I think I'll be doing a work in progress Wednesday tomorrow. So that will be making cosplay and sewing tomorrow. So check out my channel tomorrow if you want to, I don't know, talk about cosplay or talk about whatever you're working on. So, because I love artists sharing with other artists. I think it's very inspiring.
Awesome. And I, as always, have been your loyal, humble, and dedicated dungeon master. Something. And it's always a pleasure to be the world, to create the rest of the world for these band of misfits to play in. But you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram, CDN Cap America on Twitter. You can catch me on the Saturday Takeover Vampire slate in the middle group, the Delve into Darkness team, where we're basically all non-Camarilla, yet seem to be the most loyal Camarilla members of the entire city, which is kind of strange. But we're going with it. That's at 3 o'clock PST. You can catch me here Tuesdays, every Tuesday, running this fantastic game with these fantastic people. You can catch me on Sunday and part of the Fandolin by Night game run by the talented Sarah. I'm just window dressing in that one, really. It's all about the gems. So anyway, beyond that, I have a few other things on the go, but I can't really let all that out of the bag yet because I don't really have it all solidified. So other than that, we'll take it over to, I believe, Steve, and who we're raiding into, which I think is Weed and D.
It is not.
Ooh.
Weed and
Bum,
D
bum,
is not
bum.
playing this week. They were having a little bit of scheduling, getting everybody together, kind of real life stuff. So they are not playing this evening. So I don't know who I'm writing into.
What?
I am trying to find somebody right now. Yeah.
Shocked.
You know what? Let's head on over to the Bronze Girl. They're playing Shikar right now. They're playing a little D&D. And we'll pop over there, give them a couple extra views. Click like, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff. And we will see you next week.
Sweet.
Thanks for showing.
Get better, Lodame.
And we're out.